please. Hold, 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 please. Hi, babes. Hello, everybody. Look, they done messed around and gave a free trial with all the bells and whistles for your girl. And so I took advantage of it. I said, okay, StreamYard, for one night only, we're going to have all the bells and all the whistles going. And so that's what we did today. That's what we did today. Hey, Noelle. Hey, Noe. What's going on? Hey, Kat. I know you were waiting. Listen, I gotta help. But first of all, long time no see, but I heard you got allergies. Yes, and a couple of other things. But yes, I have my allergies. They are in full effect. I'm actually allergic to cats, so they wouldn't help. I'm actually allergic to cats. So I'm basically the last time I took the allergy test, I was allergic to everything inside the house and everything outside the house. Like all the major things I'm allergic to. So there's that. But yes, I've been away, some of it for not so good reasons. And I'll get to that a little later. But we have not spoken in so long, and so much has happened in beauty in that time period. So I kind of wanted to start there with some of the things that we heard in the news, but I haven't actually spoken about it. One in particular is what we're going to start off the program with, and that is, let me share the screen. And that is this beauty right here. Some of you may know her as Shannon Shutter. She was the founder of the inclusive brand Uma Beauty. And on August 14th, she passed away at the age of 38. Now, Her death remains under investigation. Uma Beauty had addressed the death in a Instagram post, calling the news deeply saddening, and their thoughts and condolences go out to her family and loved ones during the difficult time, which of course I share as well. Sharon started Uma Beauty back in, I want to say 2019, 2018, something like that, 2019. And the brand was sold in Ulta Beauty, go Ulta, stores across the country, and was featured in more than 100 products that they had for the face, the eyes, lips, everything, including 51 shades of foundation for different skin tones. And again, not just for people of color, but for everyone. And she really was inclusive with her undertones. So there are a lot of foundations that she made with a lot of different variations on undertones, which I always say is very important. Great that you get the shading right, but you also have to get those undertones right as well, because even fair-skinned people and the deepest of the deep have different nuances with their skin tones that you have to kind of take an account for in order to appropriately hit the right target and get the results that you need. So makeup just though wasn't the only thing that Sharon did. In June of 2020, she started the hashtag pull up or shut up. This was amid all of the stuff around Black Lives Matter and the protests. And the challenge asked corporations to just go beyond posting a black square on the social media page, but to actually publicly state the number of Black employees in their organizations and leaderships. So you know what they did, right? They looked at their books and found that there weren't enough. So then they opened the door and created opportunities to invite people of color into their corporations. So 300 companies released their diversity reports, but they all still, opened more than just that. They actually opened jobs for that. So a huge portion of that belongs to Miss Sharon and what she started with the pull up or shut up, which continues even to this day. So even now, a nationwide initiative, Pull Up for Change, which focuses on now economic equality, having more corporate transparency, more Black enterprise, bringing up people of color, investing in small businesses, investing in female Black-owned small businesses. And in 2021, Pull Up for Change donated about $370,000 worth of grants to 8 Black individuals interested in founding their own business and starting their companies from the ground up. In 2023, Shutter stepped down as the CEO of Uma Beauty and announced it in an Instagram post. The company was then acquired by MacArthur Beauty, Brain Trust, and Settle Funding. She said in a statement that she's been pouring into others, and now she wants to pour into her and spend her quality time with her favorite person in the world, which is herself. She said she missed herself, she missed feeling beautiful, and she wanted to take back charge of her life and liberating herself to learn the meaning of healthy detachment. In February, though, she filed a lawsuit against MacArthur Beauty. This is in this year, Brain Trust Fund and settle funding. And she alleged that the companies pushed her out of the business while she was on medical leave deceitfully and unlawfully. And by doing so, thereby stealing her company, according to the court documents. She alleged that the entire company departments and employees were removed without her notice during her medical leave. And then in July of 2023, leadership left the company, essentially shutting down the business. So, following this, Shutter was allegedly offered a lowball for the purchase of her shares, which she refused. And then, announcement of her death this year in August, fans of Uma and her advocacy work have poured their love out to her and vowed that they will continue the fight for change, for equality, for fairness. Beauty has lost a bright light and a shining light in Sharon. And yeah, we are all the more better for her just being that beacon of light for us and for the industry and all that she's done. 38 is way too early to leave this world, but then, when God calls you, he calls you. So he must have much more for her to do, or is ready for her to rest and take her rest. But I hope Pull Up for Change does not end because of this. I hope that the work continues. I hope that the fight continues because we need it. And from one beauty enthusiast to another, Sharon, you are love and you are light, and you are still loved and you are still light, and you will be dearly and completely missed by all who were touched by your grace. So that's what I wanted to say about that. You see what my peanut gallery has to say today. Where are my comments? Okay, here they are. Let's see. We talked about the allergies. And you're going to be on your worst behavior. I know that was before a beauty thing, but I know you're going to be your worst behavior. Forget beauty things that have been moving over here, and I've been needing to spill. All right, come on. Come on, girl. I know you want to spill. Yes, she was a beautiful soul, Cat. Definitely. May she rest in peace. Yep. Hey, Slasher Chick. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. As my nieto says, hi, beautiful. Yeah. Very sad story. I was trying to get through it because I just feel, again, like we're losing people way too soon. And she was just another reminder of how precious life is. Hey, Kat, did you get your concert tickets? Before she stepped down, the brand got financial help from Gaga and Halsey and was featured in House Labs before House Labs Explore the Labs Launchpad. Okay. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Gaga is a special human being. She has actually helped a lot more people. Like, as I started digging into Lady Gaga, because I wasn't all that familiar with her. Like, I knew her music and stuff like that, but philanthropy was something that I didn't know a lot about as it pertained to her. And as I was digging in, she's helped a lot of people, not just in the music business, but also in other realms as well. Kat says she hasn't gotten her tickets yet. I'm waiting to the day to get them so I don't take a ticket away from someone else who wants it older than that's older than I am. Wait, what tickets you talking about? Ah! I just read what you said. Don't put on the screen. Wait, Kat, what concert are you talking about? Are you talking about Brandy and Monica? Yes. Girl, you know I'm there. You know I'm there. Yes, I'm there. I just got to figure out what outfit I'm going to wear. It's a little ways away. Not really, though. I think we're going in either October or November. I think it's October. So it's not that far away. Because hell, we'll be in September tomorrow. Virgo season is still going on. Yes. And your girl been outside. Your girl been outside 2 weekends in a row. 2 weekends in a row. She been outside. Okay. You saw one outfit. I went to Bay's niece's 40th birthday. And she looked phenomenal. Her dress was beautiful. And I think I took some pictures and posted those as well. But in honor of her, I wore like a fuchsia dress. Let me tell you something. That dress still had the tags on. Excuse me. I bought that dress 4 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I think either 4 or 5. Oh, wait, your concert day is before me. Yours is before you. Yeah. Yeah, get the tickets. Get the tickets so you can tell me, because I know mine is after that because I will be somewhere else. But yes, Virgo season. She's a Virgo. And I wore that dress that I bought, like I said, about 4 or 5 years ago. And the dress was fitting, honey. The dress was fitting. I was so proud of my little self because I lost my little weight and I'm back to like the weight I'm usually at when like nothing's going on. I'm not stress eating. I'm not pregnant. I'm just living my life. And so, yeah, I can't believe it's September tomorrow. This whole freaking year flew by. I remember when the year first started and I did like the first haul of 2025. I think that was the first video that I did coming back off of the holidays and all of that. And I'm like, has it really flown by this fast? Like, I feel like we had winter, then we had a blooper spring, a blooper summer. Now it's back fall. Well, fall or springish. Like they can't tell now which one they want to do, be fall or spring. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, your concert day, September 15th. Yeah, I will be celebrating my birthday that week. So I won't be here. However, I'm gonna find out. My phone is on the couch, so I'm gonna look for it because I do need to take a pause to get some more makeup for the look today. And let me get started on that because I know I am late on stuff. Virgo season, Virgo. Listen, I feel like out of all my friends, I am the last Virgo to like celebrate their birthday. Like we have no others that's in my like clique that is after the 17th. So I like end it for us. So they like to say they bring it in and Shannon brings it home. So I can't deny my peeps the opportunity for me to be bringing it on home. I can't do that. Exactly. Nothing. Yes, girl, the tags. You know it's good when you pop in tags. So that led me to the realization, because I don't think my dress is coming, at least not in the time frame I need it to come. So I'm going to have to give up on that dream, unfortunately. And I'm going to have to pull stuff that I have. Maybe I have some more stuff with tags on it. I'm sure I do. That I'm going to have to pop and see. Because I wanted the wardrobe to be like fresh on the trip that I'm going on. So I wanted to choose things I haven't worn in a while. And I can always wear that dress later. Hopefully it's still around. I think it will be. But I feel like what I need to do is kind of shop my stash a little bit. And I do want to get, because I think I need to, get a new bathing suit. But I found some other bathing suits that I have not worn because I haven't been that size. So I'm like, okay, let me try these on and see if they work. Hey, Ray. I see Ray popped in, right? So I'm like, let me look and see how these fit before I go and try to find a new bathing suit. Because I know near where I live, there's a really good TJ Maxx, and they have the runway stuff, and they also have like really great bathing suits and cover-ups. So I know, since they're going to be changing all of that stuff over, that we might be able to find a good deal. And I know they need some stuff too. Yes. I know, right? Look at that. So that just makes me think, what other stuff do I have lurking around that I have not worn, or I have not even like popped the tags off? Because I'm good for buying a dress and then letting it sit, because I'm just like, well, I'll find a reason to wear it. And then I never do. So we're going to find it. Hey, hugs to you too. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. All right, so we got our eye primer on. Let's see. For makeup foundation, I've been dipping into my stash. Speaking of dipping in the stash, and we're not going to use the CC because I think there was something going on about It Cosmetics and their CC cream. So we're going to put that right back because I don't remember what it was, but I want to say it wasn't good. It wasn't something that was good. Hey, Kat said maybe it was meant to be, because now you can order that dress and those shoes and they can come at the same time. Yeah, and then by the time they do come, it'll be the next season, and I won't be able to wear them until who knows, next year sometime, unless I go somewhere else that's warm. I'm going somewhere warm for my birthday. I'm going somewhere warm. I think I only told one person in here where I'm going. Had to reach behind me because I wanted to put some Pat McGrath in here, warm it up just a little bit, because I know that Trini London is a little light. So I wanted to put a little melanin in there. Hey, Ray. Yeah, so somewhere warm. I'm not sharing just yet, but I do need packing help. So we're going to be doing a few help me pack, because what I found out from the last time that I had you all help me pack is that I didn't do a category that I'm actually going to start with on this Pack With Me series. And I ended up not having the stuff that I needed. Like major stuff, like sunscreen for my body, I didn't have. So I ended up having to get there or use someone else's. What else didn't I have that was like major? Oh, the stuff for my hair. I didn't have that. I didn't have like a comb or a brush. I'm like, what the heck is going on with me? Because you know what? I'm so busy worrying about, the stuff that we talk about, like the clothes and the makeup and the shoes and the handbags to go with it, that I miss out on the little necessities. And so I'm like, Kat, you know what? I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. She going to Barbados to them family houses. Well, yes, I'm going to Barbados since the cat is out of the bag, literally. I am going to Barbados, but I'm not going to the family houses. And they said he refuses to have any of those deeds for the properties that my aunt is claiming that we own. He refuses to pack any of those because he's like, I'm not fighting with those people. I don't know those people. You don't know those people. So they ain't getting us mixed up with some nonsense out there. So he's like, no, we're not going to get nothing. So I'm going to have to pretend like I forgot all about going to see my aunt to get this stuff. So, yeah. I love you, Noah. No, it was like, who's the one person she told? Who's the one person she told? Yeah, and this will come in handy for me because I feel like I'm that type of packer that like always forgets something major. Always forget something major. I remember one time I packed, and this was going on a business trip. So I really try to be like very succinct and pack light because I know I'm going to be carrying this stuff around all the time. Like if I'm going with Bae, then I know, at some point he'll pick stuff up for me. If it's a little heavy for me, he'll set it down for me and I can roll it from there. So I'm okay. And when I'm by myself, I don't have that. So I had to, and don't worry, guys, everything will be in the description box, I promise, below. So that if you want to shop with Shannon, and I hope you do, because each link will be affiliate based, and that means I can get some birthday dough. And who don't love some birthday dough? Okay? Help me have a little fun in Barbados. Maybe I could go to the casino with, some of my earnings from the links that you guys shop, and I could win me some money. So, yeah, I could win me some more money. You said it as a joke. Well, you are right on the money, honey. You was right on the money. So that was a good one. That was a good one. I would have let the cat out the bag. Anyway, knowing me, but I try to like do a little suspense thing. Yeah, packing, matching handbags. Yeah. So, okay, so getting back to my work trip. So I went on my work trip and, I'm packing succinctly because, I want to have one bag that has everything in it. And guess what I forgot? Y'all never guess what I forgot. For a work trip, I forgot. Let me see if y'all can guess it right. You already laughing? Leave it to Cat. Yep, leave it to Cat. She's a real good listener. You're not playing about being a super sleuth. Yeah, I know, right? She got that. But I have been talking about Barbados a lot anyway, and saying that that's where, my other grandparent, my grandfather, that's where he was born in St. Michael's, with the particular Bayesian born songstress, also born in that parish. Okay. Hey, PBT, welcome in. Thanks for coming in and hanging out for a bit. So, I don't think y'all gonna guess. So, I forgot my toothbrush. Of all things, you're going to a work event where I'm gonna be out and talking to patrons, talking to consumers about a product, and I can't have my breath humming. So I had to run out to CVS as soon as I got there and get a toothbrush and like all the accoutrements, because I had the toothpaste, but I had the little small one and it was already used. So I was like, I don't want to, I was going to be out there for a week. So I'm like, I don't want to run out and then have to come back to a CVS because I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I know the first day I'm going to have some time, but consequent days, I may not have the time. So I went and I got all the stuff that I would need. And then I did inventory. I got, some hair stuff because I knew I had packed some hair stuff but I didn't pack a whole lot. And I just wanted to get, everything that I could possibly think of because I did not want to have to make another run. So since that time, I'm always trying to stay on top of it. Shannon's gonna take my catnip away. Naughty kitty, naughty kitty. Shoes. Oh, you guys did get shoes, laptop. No, I didn't forget the laptop because I knew I was definitely gonna need that. So I didn't forget that. Although one time I was going into the office and I forgot to pack my laptop for the office. I didn't have to go back because I had other stuff to do work. But when you don't have your laptop, it's annoying because to work around it, you find that all other appliances, if it's not your laptop, it gets cumbersome. So I had taken my laptop out because I had done work that night before and I forgot to put it back in my bag. So stuff like that, I forgot my charger one time on an office trip. I forgot to bring it. So I had to, again, run to a store and get a charger. So things like that drive me insane. So guys, I moved some stuff around in my drawers and my finishing powders, some of them. Here's some of my powders and my bronzer from Gucci. I think I'm going to use that today. And I'm going to use the powder from Gucci today. Why not? So I want to be extra sure that I don't forget my stuff this time around. So that's what my bays are here for. Keep me in check. But let me see what else you guys guessed. Good answers, work stuff. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. In a pinch, I've used my finger, but it's not the same as a scrubbing brush. Leaving laptop is my greatest fear because I know I could, if not by the door. Yeah, yeah. I was pissed at myself for not remembering to pack that. That was just silly of me. Very, very silly. But what else have I forgotten? Like I said, I've forgotten like hair stuff in my hair. And now that my hair is in braids, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do my braids over again, but I may get someone to like redo the front and the sides so that, you know, they're a little crisper here. So we'll see. But the place that I went to get it done, they're like all booked up until after I come back. And so by that time, I'll be ready to take these things out. And I'm trying to think what I want to do for using my YSL. This is the peachy one. I love this one. I feel like I haven't used it a lot lately. So I'm like, let me pop over and get this. So I wanted to use this a little bit more, especially since the look I'm going for, the eyes are going to be dramatic again. I'm loving the dramatic eyes moments because I know when I take my stuff to the trip, I'm probably not going to take really dramatic stuff. So I'm going to take stuff that I can do all types of looks with. And for my birthday, I'll probably do something, I don't know, a little bit more subdued, but the lips will pop. At least that's what I'm thinking now. Who knows? Gosh, what applied on your face is great. Oh, thank you. That was the Trinity London, and actually, oh, here it is. I left it out so that I can remember to put all the links in. But that was the Trinity London BFF De-Stress Tinted Serum. Thank you. You know, it's the end of the summer. I cannot believe it is the end of the freaking summer. Like, how did that happen? Speaking of nubs, remember last week we were talking about, was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. They're all running together. Maybe it's the week before. But we were talking about nubs on our pencils and how we like use them to like down to the very last. All right, this is my Gucci pencil for my brows. Say what now? What have I done? I've used up a product until it is gone. Look, my empties for this month is going to be fire because I've used so much stuff that I'm like feeling it. I'm like, so this is what an actual low buy feels like. Because you know, I haven't been buying much of anything these days. I have my eye on some things and I know I want to like review them before the end of the year because I'm doing the end of the year Bellamas where we talk trash about what was good in makeup and what was hot trash. And so I feel like I've got to at least try them. Gotta at least try them. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I'll tell you what. I feel like I love the soft glam look because that was my thing, right? That's still my thing. Soft glam is where it's at for me. So give me that any day, all day, twice on Sunday, and I'm there. But now that everybody has made it into a thing, I feel like, okay, so let me dip into my more hardcore glam bag. And so, like, I've been doing looks, like my look for the party, right? I had that wing out, that shadow wing out, where it came to like a point in my shadow. And for another thing, I did like a little sparkle wing for my outing on, what was that? Friday night. Friday night was really cool. Really, really cool because I got to see a screening of a movie. And y'all, the name of the movie was called Love Brooklyn. So it was the movie and then a Q&A talk back. And it was hosted by the woman who played Randall's wife in that tearjerker series that went off the air about the father that died. I can't remember the name of it. And it will come to me as soon as I leave this live, and it'll like come to me in a flash. I'll be like, damn, the live is over. And now I remember. Always happens to me. Anyway, This Is Us. This Is Us. That's the name of the movie, name of the TV series. So if you haven't watched This Is Us, now you can watch it from the very beginning to the very end. And it will be good. Oh, thank you everybody for loving the look so far. It's the end of the summer. I'm still trying to get this guy to cup up with me. I know cupping season is coming. It's coming in October, and you know that'll be here yesterday. The way these doggone months are flying by, it'll be here tomorrow. It wasn't long enough. I'm glad somebody else feels that way. I feel that way exactly, Sasha Check. I'm like, what the heck happened to my freaking summer? And this is supposed to be the summer where Bella showed her behind. Meaning, I was going to wear like the skimpiest stuff because I can. And I was going to rock like all the things, okay, that people say, oh, you're Asian, wear that stuff. Like, what? Please. Please. You want to know what my grandmother was wearing while others was wearing the muumuus and whatnot? Okay. Okay. She's wearing jeans like me and sneakers, looking cute with her little pearls. Okay. That's what she was doing. And that's what I'll be doing. Like my outfit. Oh, that's what I'm going to tell you. See how ADD kicks in? I go from one topic to the next. So sorry, guys. For those who are just tuning in, it's like, what is that girl on? Is she on something? No, I just have ADD. So sometimes I switch focus. And it's like, you see something and all of a sudden, ooh, squirrel. And then you're off talking about the squirrel. Can't explain it. It's just who I am. I am who I am. Hopefully you like it. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Why can't he ask me out of it? I know. Yes, cupping season. Pumpkin spice lattes and cupping. So do you go to parades in Brooklyn for Labor Days or parties? Okay, so normally my answer to that would be no, especially as I got older. No, I don't go to the parades and the parties like that anymore. However, I am going to go for the first time I know in my adult life. I might have gone when I was, a kid or a teen or whatever, but this is my first time that I know in adult life I have not been. But I'm going to the Panamanian Day Parade, which will be in October. So, and before y'all get all excited, no, I'm not going to be wearing no skimpy outfit, but I will be wearing, hopefully, traditional garments. So, we'll see how that works out if we can get them, because it's October and already it's September tomorrow. It's September tomorrow. And we don't have an idea yet what we're going to wear. There's a group of us who are Panamanian descendants, either firstborn, secondborn, whatever. And we're going to try and see if we can get some traditional outfits. Hey, Karen. Hi. Hi, Karen. Hi. We're discussing me not getting any Shannon's birthday plans and movies, girl. Karen. Oh my God. Hey, honey. I feel like summer didn't happen. I totally feel that way. That summer did not happen this year. It did not happen for me. I was supposed to be hot girl, having my hot girl summer, and I did not. No, I don't be wearing no momos, and I will never be wearing no momos. Summer was literally, yes, a month. Ray said summer's too hot, so I'm extending summer to the middle of October, but I do like fall decorations though. Yeah, fall is like my favorite time of year because, fall fashions, fall makeup, everything changes over. The season gets more browns and more taupes and all the things that I love. Those fall neutrals have me on the chokehold. We talked about those at Sun's Tuesday line. Okay. I don't do fall decorations until October 1st. Yeah, that's a good time. That's a good time to do it. Listen, I feel like that's around the time I'll be thinking about fall, is October-ish, because I feel like summer wasn't given to us. And I used to say for a long time that I'm a fall baby, but I'm actually not a fall baby because fall doesn't start until like the 21st or the 22nd, and I'm born on the 17th. So I'm actually a summer baby. Go figure. Took me damn near all my life to realize, yeah, duh, you a summer baby. All right, so I grabbed this because we have not featured this on my channel since I had got it. It was from Colored Rain, and this was during the time I was telling you all about the sale where the palettes were $5. A lot of this stuff was $5. The primer that I put on this one was like $2 when I got it. I had gotten pencils for like $3. So everything was like a fire sale. And so I got this, and I was so drawn to the colors in here, even though they're blue. And I'm like, blue's not really my thing, but somehow this made sense to me. And so the other day when I wore like that metallic wing, I actually used this one, which is called Overcast, as like my wing. And I used that, and I wore like these white silk jogger pants, and they had like this black line through the side. like jogger pants do, or workout pants. So I wore that. And then on top, I wore, what did I wear? Oh, I wore a black top with like, it's a black top, but it had like, uh, it was a see-through shoulders on both, like the cap sleeves were see-through. And then I had on my black and white hat to like tie in the ensemble. And then I plussed it up with some pink in it. So I had like this pink chain necklace. It was really, really cute. Really, really cute. So, okay, so we're going to use this palette. And I think we're going to do, let's try Electric Charge all over the lid. So let's do that with my Sonia G. This is the Lotus Eye pencil, and this is the Worker. We're just going to put that all over the lid. And I think today we might do a 2 and done. Because like I said, I want to keep the look simple, but I also wanted to have a little pizzazz. Hey, my CNC is in the house. Hey, Ivy. What's up, AJ? Listen, you know how, now that my CNC bestie is on, let me tell you what I be thinking of when like my mind is just on a free fall. So the other day we were talking and we were just talking about how this country and these cities are going to SHIT in a handbasket. And how, the basic things that we have taken for granted, like Medicare and going to the grocery store to go grocery shopping and things like that. Now we have to plan it because now we don't know if we'll be attacked if we go outside. We don't know if we are driving in our cars and get rear-ended. Like, I feel like we have to brace ourselves every freaking time we walk outside the door for anything to happen. And like, we need to be prepared just in case ish pops off. And I haven't felt that way in a long time, but this year, I started noticing more and more my anxiety is ratcheting up. More and more, I'm feeling like, oh, ish. Like every time I go outside, I'm like, okay, what should I, do? This guy is like walking towards us. Somebody's walking behind us. Like, I've got to be aware of everything. And so I walk outside and I go to these different things with a heightened anxiety because I don't know what is going to happen. And you almost feel like you have to brace yourself for the worst just in case. And I don't remember feeling that way for a while, but this year and towards the end of last year, I felt that way. That, you know what? Maybe, these people walking towards me have nefarious thoughts. I don't know, but I got to be braced for anything. I don't know if I go to a store and I put an order in and that person behind the counter had just one too many ticks go off in their head and now they're ready to blaze the place. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like there is always another shoe. That's it. I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop. So we're trying not to get it custom made because we don't have that much time. So I've been looking on Amazon for stuff that is similar, because they're not going to have like the Polera skirts and things like that, but they'll have something similar to that. So that's why I've been looking. And, I found a couple of things and I threw it in the link for everybody to kind of weigh in on. But hopefully we find something. Okay. So it's Karen. I don't know why I cannot get your freaking name correct. And it's such a bother to me because I'm like a stickler for names. And when I don't get it right, I'm like, oh. Karen. Karen. Lord, spell it phonetically so I can do it again because I'm going to get it right. Speaking of Sun Slap, I need to get my billionaire dress still. Oh! Listen. I need to play that doggone lottery. In that lottery up to $1 billion, that would be perfect for me. Let me end the year a billionaire. My Sansi bestie will never have to work again. She can go off to the island of her choice, the country of her choice, and just live life, be free, and do her thing, whatever she wants to do, or she do want to do nothing at all. She can do nothing at all, okay? But she deserves it. But she puts up with me for for years, okay? It's about to be 30 years next year. She's put up with me. You a fall baby too? Aw. Yes, it is Dream you hear it in the background because she is right underneath my feet. For some reason, that's where she wants to lay. And I washed her yesterday. I gave her like a full bath, scrub down, everything. And I was like, I told her, I gave her a warning. I said, you better not mess up this good wash down I done gave you. You best to not. And so far, she's been good. She's been listening. Because listening. Yeah, thunder. Yeah, they did a good job with this. All right, so we did electric charge. I feel like I want to put a little bit of that underneath the lash line here as well to make it a little bit more cohesive. Right? And then we're going to go into our second shade. So, I don't know. I was thinking, since I promised a 2 and done, right? And I already used this shade already. So I was thinking maybe we should use lightning as the other one. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, here you can see it a little better when I bring it in closer. We can use lightning, right? Or we can use thunderstorms, or maybe even a chance of rain all over the lid as that sparkle moment. What do you guys think? I'm partial to lightning with maybe chance of rain in the inner corner, which I know would be 3 shades, but y'all already know. A blue theme palette. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm glad I got it. I don't speak anything other than English outside anymore. Really? So I'm going to lose my other languages during this administration. Listen, I've been practicing because language is hard, because once you use it, if you're not actively using it, it's easier to forget, especially as you get older, it's easier to forget. So I'm trying to practice more because I don't speak Spanish in the home. I don't, do it a lot. Even with my cousins that speak Spanish, we don't really speak Spanish. We speak English. So I feel like, who am I practicing with? Nobody. So I need to start, getting into that habit and doing it. So let's see what you say. Kieran, I got you. Kieran, I got you. Kieran, I got you. I'm not electric, but I'm charged. So yay. I love it. Kieran said, yes, honey. I'm hoping the guy I'm talking to has an oversized lightning rod. Whoop, whoop. Boom, shaka, boom, boom, boom. All right, y'all didn't tell me which ones. I'm going to go with lightning. We're going to go with lightning today. So we're going to put that with my Esom W23. This is a pretty brush too. I think this is sable hair, but look at the scatter on this shadow. You see the scatter? And I'm coming close so you can see it. Is that not beautiful? You will get some fallout, but because I'm using a sable hair brush, you're not going to get as much fallout as you would otherwise. All right. The cat says it's not safe to be speaking anything other than English out in the streets anymore. Oh, I know. We went out to the city for an event, and it was the Dominican Day Parade. And I have not seen the turnout for a parade be that low in years. So people are afraid to go outside and celebrate their culture in a city that they came to celebrate culture and diversity. Isn't that weird? Is that not weird? Because I can't imagine how that must feel. You came to this country for a certain, life, and to find out and end up like not being able to live that life. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Oh, I got a little fallout on my nose. Gotta wipe that off. Okay. But listen, listen. I'm gonna talk it. I'm gonna walk it like I talk it. Noel said I will speak Spanish anywhere, anytime. IDGAF. And if you don't know what that means, Ashanti. Loud and proud. Exactly. Okay? Don't try it today or no other day. Okay? Let's not go there. Kat says the Vietnamese nail place close to my dad's house had the police called on them 25 times in one day because people kept calling anytime they spoke Vietnamese. Wow. She said, I ain't scared for ish. Try me. That's a Virgo. That there, ladies and gentlemen, that's a Virgo. Okay? That's how we do it. And I believe it. I believe it too. Right. I believe they would do that. I had a crazy experience when I did speak another language in BS recently. Really? I don't go in BS no more. Not for that reason, but for other reasons. Like I feel like none of their bras really fit for too long. All right, I'm going in. Y'all left me to my own devices too long, so I'm going in with a chance of rain in the inner corner. I just had to see how this looked and if it was as icy as I thought it would be. And it is. It is. Oh, this is icy. Ooh, I like it. That's pretty. That's nice. That's nice, babes. That's nice. And you know what? Since I'm here, I know we said we're gonna do two and done, but I feel like we could do a little thunderstorm in the center. The lower lash line. Just a little thunderstorm. Just in the center there. Not too much, not too much. Not trying to do too much. Just a little pop. Just a little pop. Yeah, period. VS doesn't have anything bigger than 36 DF. Wow, I didn't even think they had that bigger size. But they just don't last for me. They don't last. Like, as soon as I throw them in the wash or hand wash them a couple of times, it's done. What? I just read Kat's note that she said don't share on the screen, but y'all see it in the chat. I wish an MNF would, because the MNF would get my tongue in English, in Spanish, in a little bit of Italian that I know, all bad words. In Panamanian slang. They would hear it. They would hear it. They would hear it. They would hear my mouth. And if they did anything else, they would catch these hands. They would catch it. Ooh, I wish I never would. I wish I never would. I'd be like, oh, you gonna get it. You gonna catch something you probably ain't never had in your life before. Okay? Okay? Because let me tell you, teachers and parents used to be scared to see me coming. Scared to see me coming if something happens to my babies. Scared. You was gonna restock your favorite scent from VS because VS Sugar Teas is a godly scent, but you spoke Korean to an employee who I knew spoke it and preferred it over English. And the crazy Karen. Oh, there you go. There you go. That part. Listen. Them parent teacher conferences used to be real special. I'll tell you about one time that I had an issue a little later on. I think that's more of a Bella After Dark thing. And I might have shared it at Bella After Dark, but it's definitely not for daytime. Because the way I went in, that's definitely an after dark thing. But while we're talking, because it's over an hour already and we were just running our mouths. Let's talk about this Louis Vuitton, shall we? So, hang on. Let me share the screen. So here we go. Here we go with Louis Vuitton. And let me tell you something. I love Pat McGrath. Really and truly, I do. I put up a post on Instagram showing some of my Pat McGrath because after I did it, I was like, oh, I forgot this drawer here that had all of this. I forgot so much stuff. However, I had put up some of the Pat McGrath stuff that I have. And I was like, with all the stuff that I have, I feel like she could throw me a lipstick, a balm, and one of those palettes. I feel like she could do that. Easy. Easy. So I said, it's still out. My birthday's, not until the 17th of September. So you got time to get me a lipstick, a balm, and one of the palettes. I'm not being greedy. I'm not asking for the pink accessory case. And I asked Pharrell, since I'm begging, I asked Pharrell for the P9 Speedy in candy pink. Now, I'll take the fuchsia one. If he only got the fuchsia one in here, I'll take the fuchsia one. I'll even take the green if he has just the green on hand. But I would like that, please. I mean, Beyonce got her gift already from Pharrell. I'm like, I could get a gift from Pharrell too, can I? Why not? So, jury's still out. But let's look at their stuff. So this is the balm. And the balm and the lipsticks I found out are interchangeable. So even if you like the lipsticks, and let's look at all of the lipsticks. Discover all the shades. And they did 55 in total because LV in Roman numerals spells out 55. So they decided to do that. And since they are the same size, if you want to get a lipstick in the balm and vice versa, you can switch them off and have it. That's why I want to get both the balm and the lipstick, because if I don't like any of the balms, I have another colorway for the lipstick. So maybe I'll put a satin lipstick in the white one and a matte in the black one. I can do something like that. But let's look at these shades. And the only reason I want to get a matte lipstick is because I know Mother Pat and her matte lipsticks to me are some of the more comfortable ones that I have in my collection, aside from Save a Westman Atelier is the other one that comes to mind with a comfortable matte lipstick. So I'm like, I can try that. So here are some of the colors. And they have a virtual try-on, so you can try them on. But I'm just going to just scroll through because we could be here all night looking at these, because I know, because I've already done that. I've already done that. But I like this one. I like some of the more darker colors and deeper looking lipsticks. Like this one. Oh, I love. Look at that color. Is that not yummy? Is that not yummy? Ray Sunshine says all bad word for me in Yiddish. None of us are Chinese, and I'm not even Asian, but there I was. Yep. This is why I can't have a child. I would be throwing hands. Yeah. Yep. And that was the last time you spoke another language. That's crazy. Some colorful phrases. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you are safe. Yeah, I love Pat McGrath lipsticks. Don't talk to Nightbot, Kieran, because Nightbot be faking. He was supposed to been put the moves on Cat. He was supposed to bend through his Mac down. Okay. All night. I love me some lippies, right? I think lippies are just the wardrobe piece. The wardrobe piece. Yes, give me fall vibes. Yes, yes. Kat says these aren't close to Pat's main lip line at all, Shannon. Wow. Really? Well, here's the dirt that I heard thus far. I heard that the balms are okay, but nothing to write home about. I heard the lipsticks are comfortable and they're, like comfortable to wear, but that the plethora of shades that are available, they seem to be like a one-trick pony. And I agree, because these are all the satins. I'm going to go through it again. So these are all the satins. Did it go back up to the top? Yeah. Okay, so if you look closely, it's like all of them are like in the same tone. Because this one we'll see deeper at the end. And these are all the satins. Look across. They all look the same. This one looks like a lighter version of this one. This one and this one looks like a lighter version of this one. This one here looks like it could be in between this one and this one. Like, look at it. This is Kiss the Sky. Passport to Paris. Beige Machina. Rumbling Storm, which I heard Alicia say she wanted, and I was like, I can see her in that, but I can see that more from me, because I would probably wear that more than Alicia would. But yeah, this one is cute, and I think there's one other shade that they sold out of already too. Oh no, there's lots of them now. Oh wow, look at this. This is out of stock. 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 So I guess they're doing well in terms of sales. I was trying to find out some sales information, but nothing has come out yet. But there's a lot of stuff that's out of stock. These three are out of stock. This whole row is out of stock. This whole row is out of stock. New Dimension, which is another one that I was thinking about. Those are all out of stock. That whole row. This whole row is out of stock. And this whole row is out of stock. So there's only, let's see, for the nudes, one, there's only one that's in stock. And that's out of all the colors. So there's only one lipstick in stock. Are you kidding me? Let's look at the mattes. Okay. So far this one is out of stock for the nudes. I mean, for the mattes. Yeah, they're selling out. I did not realize they were selling out. Kat says these are all Bridgerton collection formulas. They want Pat to switch into those formulas for her main line. Pat fought and fought for them not to be the formula for her brand. Okay, hold please, because I have the Bridgerton lipsticks. So hold please. Let's pull them out. Sorry, Miss Dream. Hold please. I'm coming back. Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me see. Let's do an experiment, shall we, babes? Ugh. Let me tell you something. These allergies are so disrespectful. I just tilted my head down and my nose started running. One nostril. Yesterday it was the left nostril. Today it's the right. Yesterday it was the right nostril. Today it's the left nostril that's running. All right. Let me try to pull these out without toppling over all of the other stuff on here. Because I have all of those Bridgerton lipsticks. Because they came in a salmon case and like a blue case. And so that was in my, I must have every single collection and every single lipstick known to man by Pat McGrath. And so I grabbed them. And some of them I used up, so I don't have them anymore. Let me just double check and make sure I grab them all. Okay, here I come, coming back. Coming back, coming back, coming back. Okay, here we go. Here we go with the lipsticks. Now you got me curious, Kat. Now you got me curious. Okay, so let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the blue cap ones. So we're gonna put the blues on this side. And then I have 1, 2, 3 of the peach. So that means one of them must have finished or it's in somewhere else that I can't find. But we've got 3. Dream. Yes. Also, allegedly on my comment. Yeah, allegedly, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Oh, I know. So sorry. You only have 2? Yeah. These actually lasting way too long this year. I thought it was just me. I'm having the same problem. I'm tired of it. I guess I need to use saline wash every day. Listen, I had washed something where and we need to find a lipstick anyway because we're at that part of the try on makeup where we do the lipstick. But first I gotta clean up underneath my eye. I feel like I had some lines there. And let's put a little bit of powder on. Let's put a little bit of my Fenty Beauty on. And you know I gotta go to the Fenty Beauty store just to go in and vlog and say I've been there. So I've got to go see that. It's on my list of things to do. So, all right. So we did that. And okay, let's look at the lips. All right, so this one is, no, it's not just you, girl. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. So let me finish the thought on that. So I was watching something, and our girl, oh Lord, what's our girl, y'all? That had the thing that Tabitha Brown. Okay, so Tabitha Brown was talking about her allergies and said that her doctor told her to go get a neti pot. And I knew where she was going with this neti pot, because it's not for the weak. Okay, it's not for the weak. Basically, it's like a teapot for those who don't know, and you have to stand over a sink because it gets pretty gnarly, and you hold the teapot to your nostril, and basically it goes in one and comes out the other. So you're supposed to do it twice, once on this side, once on this side, and it's supposed to clear out your nostrils, baby. But for those who don't swim, and for those who are like Tabitha Brown, who have a phobia, she was like, I felt like I was drowning myself. And I was like, it feels very, very awkward. So I knew what she meant by that. But you're not really drowning yourself. You're really just cleaning out your nostrils. But baby, here we go. So here's the peach ones. And this one is negligee. So we're going to do a little swatch now, because I actually do like this formula. But this is negligee. This one is called Entranced. This is Entranced. They're so creamy. So if they're like this was a very good formula. I would love that. And this last one is called Venetian Peach. So creamy. So those are the salmon pink ones. And like I said, I have 3 of these. I think they were 8 in total. And one I must have used up already. I don't see it anywhere. I have my Divinos. I have those. I have bombs. Yeah, I don't see any other of these. I should have another peach one, but I don't see it. Okay. And here is the blue one. So this color is Veiled Rose. Oh, I used to love this one. Veiled Rose. So that's Veiled Rose. Again, so creamy. This one is called Infatuation. That's pretty. Pretty colors. See, I'm glad I'm shopping my stash a little bit. Look at that. That's pretty. We might even put that on today. That looks nice. This one is Nude Romantique 2. That's another good one. That's another good nudie one. And this one is Elson 5. So, you know it's the red after Kate Elson. And that's a vivid red. We can always use that too. Isn't that pretty? So here are the ones that she had. Now, if these are anywhere close to that, that's a good look. All right, so they have Wild Soul out of stock. That's pretty. Wild Soul kind of looks like Maybe this one? Babes, what do you think? Kind of looks like that a little bit. Maybe a little deeper. Volcano Heart is out of stock. Sable Roses is out of stock. Courier Batant is out of stock. High Hopes is out of stock. Pink Sky is out of stock. Cosmic Trip is out of stock. Breaking Point is out of stock. Flesh Thrill, Keep Looking, all of this row out of stock. And the one before it, only this one, Sensual Wave, is still in stock. And Sensual Wave kind of reminds me of maybe this one. It looks like that. Dream. Shh. Then we have all of these out of stock. Stellar Times, Fearless Night, Rouge Louise. Of course, that would be out of stock. Legendary is out of stock. But I think Rouge Louis probably is like Elson in the matte. Gives me that Elson vibe. Beyond Red out of stock. Unexplored out of stock. High in Red out of stock. Futurism out of stock. Rutami out of stock. Bright Horizons out of stock. Neo Orange out of stock. Dance on Mars out of stock. So lots of stuff out of stock here. And like I said, you can choose your refill. The refills go in any of them, the balm or the lipstick component. And then let's see if we can get to the Beauty Eyes. And I heard they also have like beauty products too. So let's see if the excuse me, the eyeshadows are out of stock. Probably are now. Yep. So this one, Beige Memento is out of stock. Nude Mirage, this one out of stock. Dazzling Gaze out of stock. Cosmic Dreams out of stock. Walking Dawn out of stock. Monogram Rouge out of stock. Sky's the Limit out of stock. And Force of Nature, which is the one I would have wanted, that's out of stock as well. So all of the eyeshadow palettes are now out of stock. So I'd say they did really, really well on this launch because there's so many that are out of stock. Lots of stuff out of stock. Kieran says, you need to do a swatch party of all the PMG lipsticks. Honey, we would be here for days with all the lipsticks I have of Fatmograph. Because I have the Divinals, I have her regular matte lipsticks, I have her glosses, I have her liquid lipsticks. The only thing that I did not get was those chubby pencils because I was like, to me, NARS does the chubby pencils. And I haven't even used all of my NARS pencils. But one day I will get them, at least a couple of them. Yeah, yep, did it live. All right, I'm going to stop sharing that. I will watch it even though it's 2 hours. I'm loving it too. Oh, thank you. Thank you, babes. The neti pot, yeah. It's not for the weak, boo. It does work like a charm. It does. Hecky no, it's not for the weak. Doctors be suggesting it. Like, did they do that? Nah, they don't. No, they don't be doing that. They don't be doing that. I'm gonna ask my doctor next time I see her, because she also, ow, Dream, no, no, you cannot. You cannot scratch on mommy's leg. No. I know you want to get up here. But mommy gotta do her job. Mommy's getting slow. Okay. Gotta do highlight, right? Feel like I don't know what I want to do for highlight. You know what I should do? I should go over there and grab that doggone YSL that I only wore one time to do a swatch with you all when I got it, and never picked that bad Mama Jamma up since that time. So hold please, we're gonna go grab that. And hecky nah, it ain't for the week. Yo, I did that doggone nitty pie and I thought I was gonna die. But was my nostrils clear? Yes, indeed it was. Yes, indeed it was clear. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why I do this, but I get these things and I get into this tangent where I'm like, oh, I gotta have it, I gotta have it, I gotta have it. I had to have this, right? I had to have it. And I feel like since I got it, did I use it? Hecky no. But we're gonna use it today because guess what? We don't waste stuff around here. But we are gonna talk about her in our Bella Miss Awards because I feel like this was way overpriced. I feel like this highlighter just really sits on your face. I think what happened was I was spoiled by the Prada, and then I got this one after the Prada. And once I tried the Prada, everything else to me was like, nah, this ain't hitting. This ain't hitting. And I feel like this one was one of the worst offenders. I just feel like it's bright, but it does nothing. Like it doesn't complement the face at all. It just sits there. It just sits. Noelle, I think you have this one too. Let me know what your thoughts are about it. But for me, I feel like it just sits there and does nothing. Kind of like Nightbot. Nightbot just sits there and does nothing. He does nothing. Just sits there. It feels like drowning. I would give that to her, but I've never had a bad experience with a nitty pot. No, I've never had a bad experience either, but I get it. I get it. I get it. You need to go to the satin, Shannon. Okay. All right. So these are all satins. All right. So what are we going to do? I think I want to use that. I wiped all the samples off. I don't want to use a nude color, although a nude would look pretty here. A nude would look pretty here. I think I'm going to use this one. I think we'll use this one because this one kind of reminds me of that one that I was just talking about that sold out. Oh, that's pretty. Right? I think this was good. I think this was good. Nude would have been, a nice pop too. But, sometimes I like to go a little bold. I like it. I love any of them, so you can't ask me. I know. Legendary looks like a blue red. Yeah. Yeah. But then that would remind me of this one, LSM5. So if you want to see Legendary, or Pat's version of Legendary, since it's a satin, but it is a blue red. Oh, please. Ooh, I like that color. I did like that color though. All right, here we go. And this is Elson 5. Here we go. That is Elson. Blue red. Kind of sort of like Legendary. Right? Oh, please. Sorry. Got a sniffle. Hold on. Let me try to really blow it. Oh, please. Why is it that allergy season always makes you feel like you are old school cokehead? Like the sniffle, I'm like, dang, that's so whack to me. I love how all the models are of different ethnicities. Yeah, I like that too. Last two are so pretty. Mm-hmm. Yes, they need to add me. Yes, yes, yes. Matte trance one day and the other collections another day. Yeah, we could do that. Pat lip crayons are peak. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Cat. Are you gonna make me try to buy these pencils? Oh, oh. Dream said, "Take me outdoors." Look, she want to go anywhere. She don't care. She don't care. Now she laying down on the floor. Anyone pick up anything from the LV launch? Well, clearly I did not, because I did not know all of those things were out of stock. I did not pick up anything. Although I wanted to, and then I was like, nope. And then I saw some reviews and I was like, maybe. And then I said nope again. Because it's like the eyeshadows in particularly are nothing to write home about, but I kind of feel like they're going to get better. The first launch was like soft glam, which is all the rage right now, which is what I was saying before. And so I feel like as they get deeper into the bag, like I feel like for holiday, they might come out with some haunchier colors. You didn't. You bought stuff from the Sephora sale. I did not buy anything from the Sephora sale. I kind of want to wait until the October sale and grab up everything that I haven't grabbed thus far and start trying those out. So I feel like that's what I want to do. Nightbot. You don't have the YSL? Oh, I thought you did. You're enjoying the Gucci ones. Yeah, so the Gucci ones, I was told, is another good highlight. I think you might have told me that too. But I heard that the Gucci one was the nicer of the one of the nicer of the three. Prada is first, and I think Gucci is next, and then picking up the rear would be this YSL. And I did like the Dior launch when they did that limited edition one. Where is that one? Right here. This one. They bought me this. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I might even take it with me on the vacay because it's so pretty. And it kind of gives me like that beach vibe. The days where, you know, I want to keep the makeup light. Maybe I want to just do that in high points with a blush and a tinted moisturizer and just go. But we'll see when we get to the packing mine. So I want to do like at least 3. The first pack mine would be like body stuff, fragrances, and what else would go with body? Fragrances, maybe jewelry if we have enough time. Maybe. Plugged into me once and his game was weak. Didn't even give me a chance. Didn't get me to charge. Ah! Yes, the blue new shade. Oh, the blue new shade. Okay. Until LV drops them prices, I will not be purchasing. Well, you know they ain't gonna drop no price. You know they're not gonna try to drop no price. Oh, is that working? Now that we have it, you only have Elson 2. I have all the Elsons. I have Elson 1, 2, I have 3, I have 4, and then the liquid lipstick, I think it's 5. This one's 5. So the liquid lipstick must be Elson 4 and then 5. I know I have them all. Oh, I know. And guess what? I didn't pack my old pot, so I have to get a whole new neti pot. I didn't pack it because after I used it, I'll tell you, I used it maybe 3 times. It works, but that sensation ain't no joke. It is no joke. You're a lip crayon enthusiast? Well, then I should show you my NARS collection. It looks like I'm crying with my allergies. Oh, no, I look retarded with my allergies because it's not like they all come down at once. Yesterday, it was this eye tearing, this nostril running, and that was giving me like the majority of the problem. Plus with the sneezing and coughing, usual. This time, I'm still tearing in this eye, but now this nostril is running. This one is stuffed up, and I'm still coughing and sneezing. Thank you. High praise. Thank you. Pat is better than NARS. Pat is better than NARS? All right, fine. Fine, Cat. I will add that to my list. She'll have a 30% off sale towards the end of the year anyway. There Noelle is. She was missing in action for a while. She's probably getting ready. Yes, the Dior one is beautiful. All the Dior one. Yeah, they really are beautiful. You have a phobia of drowning. Yeah. So you'll never use a neti pot. Yeah, I get it. When she said that, I was like, I get it. I get how she would feel that way. But I'm like, I got to get another neti pot because I can't keep suffering this way. And especially when one is running and one is clogged, that means your nostrils themselves have to be cleared out. So I definitely have to do that. Definitely. So we'll do the pack with me body first. And we'll go through like all the categories. You guys keep me honest with what I need to pack. And then we'll go. And I don't have any allergy pills either. I had the the Flonase. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I heard bass sneeze. I don't know what I did with it. That would go in a clutch right now if I had that. That's what I thought. You were working out and now about to shower and prep for your live. Okay, no problem. I need to end this here. But yeah, I want to do that sooner rather than later. Yeah, good job, Noe. I need to start getting back on my exercise bit as well. Because I've been slacking. I think since I hit my goal weight, I've been like, oh, I don't need to do it today. Oh, I can skip today. But I need to get back and do it because, it's not just about losing the weight, it's about keeping the tone and introducing muscle. And I know I lost a lot of muscle, so I have to start building that back up. So there's that. All right. So for this week, I'm gonna try to do my Bella After Dark on Thursday. Got a lot going on. That's the other thing I wanted to tell you. So personally, we had a loss in my family. One of my little cousins, well, she's not little anymore, she's a grown adult, but she was young, so you don't expect her, to pass. Unfortunately, she did pass. So we are going to have her services sometime in either this week or early next week. So I'm thinking I may do the live because I don't know if the service is on Thursday, then I'm going to have to cancel the live because I'll be there. Because the funeral is going to be in Queens, burial will be in Queens, and then the repast will be probably in Long Island, where her aunt, my second cousin, where she lives, and have all her favorites and everything. And instead of like wearing like church clothes and black and all of that, because she loved her teams and she loved her jerseys, everybody's gonna wear a jersey. So Shannon don't have a jersey, but I do love the Brooklyn Nets, and they do say Brooklyn on it. So I'm thinking about getting a Brooklyn Nets jersey and then styling that up. So we'll see how that works. Like I said, I like the little streetwear style with a girly kick that I did for where we went on Friday. So I'm thinking of doing like another version of that for the wake and the services. But I thought that was such a great way to honor her because she did love her teams. She did love her jerseys. So we're going to do it one time for our Tippy B. All right, babes. So we have done almost a solid 2 hours. I told you that they gave me back the power to do the all the bells and whistles for StreamYards. I've been like tinkering about and trying to do that, and we'll end it today with our closing song, but we'll see. She says, see if the Brandy and Monica jerseys are for sale online if you need a jersey. Yeah, we were going to do like the sports teams because it's more like sports jerseys that she was into. Rather than that, because if they want to do like any kind of jerseys, I saw this bad one from Beyonce's tour that I would love to get. I still may get it. That I saw is one of their like pullover hoodies. That was really, really cool. And then they had like a concert jersey that I liked. Yeah, she kept scratching my legs. So I figured she wants to be up here. So look at Miss Dream. And believe it or not, I did do her hair yesterday, but she be like attacking the top of her hair. So the ponytail is all crooked. Hang on, let me try to hook this girl up. So the ponytail is all crooked off to one side. It's a little fixed. It's a little fixed. But there we go. So there she is. There's Miss Dream. All clean. Smelling like baby powder. All right. Thank you. All right. So let me do the closing. Oh, please. Let me do my closing.
She's the glow in the room, that golden flame. Every motion makes it, whispers my name. Class and confidence tucked in a lace. She don't chase the look, she is the taste. Satin touch, she's divine. Stepping out in her perfect line. Velvet eyes and a sultry sway. She's got that Bella way. Hook, she'll get you bellified. You can see the shine. Elevated, soft glam, dripping in time. Natural cheek with a luxe design. That's brown girl Bella, redefining fine. Instrumental drop, ambient reverb. With diamond dreams, soft as rose. She walks like a verse nobody knows. In her mirror you'll find the light. Timeless fierce, she owns the right. Ink on her lashes, gloss on her lips. She speaks in elegance, walks in hits. When she leaves, it lingers in the air. A luxe affair beyond compare. She'll get you vilified. Can't miss the glow. From the crown down, she's stealing the show. Signature style, head to toe. That's brown girl Bella, just so you know. You've just been bellified. Stay luxe, babe.